Well, welcome everyone to the final episode of Year 2 of SuperCarlinBrothers. Time flies.
Time definitely flies.
Gosh, it feels like we just did this.
Airplanes also fly.
And blimps. Today we are going to be answering you guys' questions. You guys have been submitting them on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all over the place. We have the trusty iPad here, and let's get started. Is there anything you had hoped you'd done by this time in your life that you haven't done yet? Basically, what have you failed at so far? Tyler, this should be a pretty long answer, I think, for you.
No, actually, like, the only thing that I've, like, always wanted to do but never did was I've always wanted to, like, be in, like a play or a musical or something, and I've never acted for anything before in, like, my whole life. And I've always wanted to do that. Well, you could start by making your own channel.
Yeah.
Like, you guys don't have your own channels.
We never acted before. Look at us.
I know. You took acting in college.
I did take acting in college.
Enthusiasm majors.
That should be a major. Enthusiasm. I would be a professional.
I major in
enthusiasm.
excitement. Would major in enthusiasm.
Man, that would be fantastic. I want to know how to play the violin. I don't know if I thought I'd done that by now.
I know how to do that.
I do want to know how to do that at some point.
You know how to do it well. And yeah, you would have to do it like Lindsey Sterling caliber.
Right. I figure out of the gate I'm dancing with violin.
Right.
Yeah. Why learn to play sitting down? That's going to make dancing harder later.
So you guys are going to go with acting and musical ability, so I will have to round off with jumping out of a plane. Well, skydiving.
I would like to do that too, with my violin.
Violin skydiving. It's like the new YouTube
brand
craze.
new thing. It's an extreme sport / amazing concert.
Yes.
Tickets really high.
Who would you like to play you in the movie of your life story?
I actually have an answer for this, like, ready to go. I want Andrew Garfield to play me.
I can see that.
Right?
You seem like someone who'd be screwed out of $1 billion idea.
Right?
Yeah, totally.
I just think it's weird that that's preloaded. A little bit of like a man crush going on there for
Maybe
sure.
I think I would have young Matthew Perry, because I feel like that was Chandler, and I love Chandler.
You are Chandler.
Could you be any more lame?
Who was the snowman from Frozen?
Josh Gad?
Josh Gad. He's
No,
like
no,
a fat guy.
No. I want to actually be played by the snowman.
You're going by Olaf.
Olaf!
Oh, I would watch that movie.
It would be Ben Carlin's life story played by Olaf.
Would it be like
It would of course be set in summer.
Right. Because you'd always be so happy. That'd be
doing
amazing.
whatever snow does in summer. If you could have any job other than the one you already have, what would it be? I think before we answer this, we should tell them what we do in our real lives.
I'm an event marketer.
I build aquariums.
And I'm a student, but I have a job and I work in catering.
He definitely doesn't have
Not
a
the
job.
same thing.
No.
Have it.
Also, we're semi-professional YouTubers.
Which is what we tell people on ski lifts.
We do. That's a way more interesting thing than event marketer. I don't know why we tell them the truth at all, honestly. We could completely be lying to these people. And be like, we own oil rigs in the Pacific.
Well, what would you tell them if you could tell them you did your dream
That
job?
is the question.
Yeah, you know, you're right.
How do you answer this ski lift question?
It would not be oil rigs in the Pacific.
And you probably just
By the way.
pissed off a bunch of people.
I would just make us sound very rich.
Oh, yes, I'm very rich. That's why I ski for $100, yeah.
That's why I'm at this mountain.
Anyway, what's your dream job? I think mine, personally, is like marshmallow fluffer. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Sounds like just running a blender.
It seems like it's probably been like automated too.
What?
So maybe you could be like the guy with a hairnet that just stands next to it like popping out the jet puff and marshmallows.
No, not for marshmallows, like the fluff stuff that you put on sandwiches.
Or Ben's face.
Ben's face.
I want to be the guy who does like quality assurance checks on the Lego manuals. Like, I have to like build them to make sure that it builds what it says. I'd be like, yep, this builds a life-size Eiffel Tower. Okay.
Alright, next one.
Next.
There it is.
What do you
I feel like I'm already doing it.
You're living the dream.
I was in an aquarium last week. In one.
Right. So what if you just was like bigger aquariums?
Bigger aquariums. Maybe.
You could like own an aquarium.
What if you just like ran the ocean or something? What is inside for you guys' future? Do you have any channels planned or projects or stuff like that?
Yes.
Yes?
Sort of.
Kind of.
Him not so much.
Yeah. Nothing.
We haven't included him, but
Right.
you want to
Just go away.
to playlist.
Right. I think I'm going to try and go to Playlist Tri-State in November. And then we're going to try and do a bunch more like collabs and stuff with people. We got a few lined up right now.
Also, Moongaze Studios.
Right.
Which
yes.
is something that pipe dream at the moment, but the idea would be a collab center where we make videos with a group of our YouTube friends, more in a career-oriented way instead of what we're doing right now.
Yeah, that would be another job we could have if we didn't do what we do now. But it would be. You can follow us on Twitter, right here. It's me and Ben and DK from Declarations, Foot of a Ferret or Ryderbergen and Panikin, and it's gonna be awesome.
We're gonna have a bungee jump in the office.
Right, and obviously like Moongaze roof, so it's gonna be cool.
That's
Tyler can be the receptionist.
And
he'll get the coffee.
Yeah.
I'll get the coffee.
So
But, like, there's a little cup.
And you know what?
Four
I
coffees.
bet you'll be great at it.
This is the fastest way to clap.
Instagram question: what are the most underrated Disney characters? I think Gaston, obviously. I think I made a whole video about that already.
Which made him rated enough.
Yeah,
He-
seriously.
He didn't need any more limelight.
Seriously,
I mean, he's having to give himself all the credit.
All the credit. No one else is
No
giving
one
it
else
to
is
him.
giving him the credit.
everyone in town is giving him credit.
Did you
Isn't that true?
did I hear you
Outcast.
say Phil?
Yeah.
How is that even
It
a
was-
Disney name?
Yeah.
Hercules, he's the goat.
The GOAT?
The goat.
I think he's rated.
Adequately rated.
No,
Right
you know
where
who's
he needs
you
to
know
be.
who's super overrated is freaking Timon and Pumbaa.
Careful, Tyler.
No. This is the worst thing that could have happened to
That's how he's
Simba.
passionate.
Okay, he wakes up, distant land, left his kingdom to God knows what. Okay, he wakes up and he meets these two people and they're like, "What's up, dude?" And he's like, "My
Not
dad
people.
died." He meets this warthog and this prey, and they're like, "What's up?" And he's like, "My dad died." And they're like, "Oh, screw you, YOLO, Hakuna Matata, bro." And then like Nala has to go and get him back.
So
Not cool.
Timon and Pumbaa are like a bunch of hippies.
Yes, and I hate them.
You hate the
I hate
hippies.
them. They ruined the kingdom.
Calm down, Carlin.
So I have actual real experience with an underrated Disney character. Which, all right. So when you think of the movie about the clownfish,
Right.
which one do you think of?
Nemo.
Right. Who did all the work? Nemo.
Marlin.
All Nemo did was went and get
Dory.
lost. But whenever people run up to the aquariums, they're never like, "Oh, look, it's a bunch of marlins."
Because they're not
Because they're
looking
not
at
actually Marlins. That would be awesome, though. Or not, yeah, we should have Marlins in aquariums.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
This was such a well thought out answer. You guys are turning it on.
It would be cool to put like a marlin right here. We could get a mahi sculpture.
If there are hippies watching this episode, then they're really gonna hate us by the end of it.
Also,
That's
just
okay.
also just people who like the Lion King,
Hey, I love the Lion
which
King.
is like everyone.
Lion King is great.
This is why
Timon and
Tyler's
Pumbaa
not
are
on
terrible.
the channel.
Every time we turn off the camera, the funniest things, the whole shooting session happen. Look at this guy.
Everyone, it's already on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at JUXTABROS.
How has it felt to film for 2 years, having amassed over 20,000 subscribers?
It has been. I mean, it's awesome. It is so much work.
It is a ton of work, and the subscribers lately has been obviously overwhelmingly positive.
It
but
has, yeah.
up until very recently, it was like filming for 2 years and amassing 5,000 subscribers.
Right.
And I mean, not that didn't even exceed my expectations, but
Right.
It
But
was-
I think, yeah, at the end of last year, you said you thought by the end of year 1 we'd have 10,000, and we were at 2,000. So now we're at the end of year 2, and we're at 30,000. So I don't even know what happened.
Pretty-
It's just been, oh my
Pretty
gosh,
fantastic.
you guys are awesome, and we've been able to do some cool stuff in the past year. I think like we just finished the Big Brothers Big Sisters thing.
which was the coolest
Really
thing.
cool. We got the stickers in yesterday. We'll be mailing everything out soon.
And
Yeah.
this guy
Hey,
over
no,
here.
no. I did plenty. Okay, I told Jonathan about the Pixar theory. Okay, I
To all three bros, are you excited for Alpha and Omega Sapphire and Ruby, or do you think it didn't need to be remade? I'm so excited.
I'm really excited.
I
Ruby
guess
and
it needed to
Sapphire
be remade.
were the best games. And I'm
I
so happy
disagree with
they
that they're the best games,
Well,
but
you're
they
wrong.
needed to be remade.
What did you think?
I thought they were good at Yellow. Actually, I thought Yellow was almost pushing it. But you know what? I went with it.
What are your favorite movies / cult comedies?
Does the Emperor's New Groove count as a cult comedy?
I think it needs to. We are the cult. The
Yeah, this is
Carlin
there's a Carlin called Emperor's New Groove.
I don't think it ever occurred to me that that movie wasn't like as wildly popular as we loved it.
I know. Like, how could it not be?
That needs to at least be a question for today. Do you know the movie The Emperor's New Groove, and do you love it?
Because the answer is yes.
The answer is
The
absolutely.
answer is definitely
How did you guys get here before us? Oh my god.
That's funny, man.
It's so funny.
What's your favorite movie of all time, though?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I have one.
Do you now?
I do. My favorite movie of all time is The Prestige, with Christian Bale and huge jacked man.
Huge ass man. I like The Shawshank Redemption. That's way up there.
One of my favorites has always been Forrest Gump.
Oh yes, God, that's so good.
Oh, it has.
Oh, also the Lego Movie, which just came out, so I don't know. It's not like maybe not old
Everything is
enough.
awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Exactly though. Exactly though. Right. It's been stuck in my head for like 3 months now.
I don't know.
My girlfriend hates it.
I don't like
No,
her.
she hates the song.
She's lost my approval.
She hates the song. She loved the movie. She thought it was really cute and fun.
Okay.
Everything is awesome. How did you guys meet? Question mark.
It was mom and dad.
Yeah, well, I think they introduced us, right?
Yep.
They brought him home from some house one day. Yeah.
I haven't been happy about it ever since.
I have two questions. First question is, would you rather have a blue flying turtle or a rainbow giraffe that's only 2 feet tall?
That seems like pretty obvious to me.
The giraffe.
The blue flying turtle. That's a giraffe lint.
I want the giraffe.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with the turtle.
Yeah.
It's a 2 foot tall giraffe. Think about how little it's
Like, everything that's great about a giraffe is how tall it is.
No, the cool thing is the long neck. It would have little tiny legs.
But it wouldn't be that tall because it would only be like feet. And you could ride the turtle around.
The turtle seems far more effective.
Right.
What is your Patronus?
Oh.
That's a good
That's a
question.
Good question.
Giraffe.
It is not a giraffe.
Yours would be a giraffe, you evil being!
Horrible creature.
It's a giraffe.
I feel like yours would be a zebra.
I love zebras. I like most jungle animals. I think they're fun.
Can it be
I mean-
a grizzly eagle shark?
I mean, like,
I know. Why can't it be like a grizzly?
Can you imagine?
Ben's would be a clownfish.
Patronus
This is
underwater.
just not even funny.
Fish Patronus seems funny to me.
It's just like
Especially like would it like be appropriately sized, or would it just be like this little like, oh, hey guys.
not the Dementors.
I don't know what mine would be.
Yours would be a narwhal.
Oh my god. If they're even real. You're right. They're probably
We're talking about a spell.
You're right.
You're concerned about what your Patronus would be is whether or not the creature you think it would be is actually real.
Yeah. No, Nara would be good.
Can you imagine? Just a freaking whale.
Yeah, you're this tiny fish, and mine would like take up the whole room.
Well, so that's pretty much all we had for today in the way of viewer questions.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we have noticed that you guys do not seem to ask us for advice very often.
Jeez, what did we not give good advice?
I mean, we might know how to pogo stick.
We might.
We know how to pogo stick.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
He
I
knows
don't
who
know
he is.
who you are.
She knows who she is. So, for our question of the day, what is some of your favorite Super Carlin Brother Year 2 memories? And also,
Is there anything you guys would like us to talk about or see from us in Year 3? Because, yeah, we are going to continue doing this.
Year 3.
I know.
Trois.
It feels like we just started. I cannot believe that we're done with 2 years.
I know. What's it like for you knowing that a year from now you're going to have to be in another video? Must be.
I have to do
That's
Thanksgiving too.
It's so much work for you.
I have to do Thanksgiving and Christmas, so don't don't tell me it's not a lot of work.
Alright guys, leave your thoughts in the towel section down below. But Jay, that is everything that I've got for you today, man.
Yeah, that's it.
See you in another life, brother!
That's my line.
No, it's my life.
See you in another life, brothers.
It's my haircut.